Hello everyone, I hope you all are having an amazing day. So I think majority of you guys have seen this Power BI Expert Webapp that I launched earlier today. And in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we can actually set it up in our computer and start working with it. So at first, as you can see, in my LinkedIn post, I shared a summary presentation slide. So if you go over this slide, you will get an understanding of what I'm actually trying to solve and what other special feature this Power BI Expert Web contains. Moving forward, if you go to the comment section and you can click on this GitHub link, and the GitHub repository will actually open in another browser tab. And in the GitHub repository, if you scroll on a little bit, I have provided the very detailed and comprehensive README. If you just read through the comprehensive README file, you will actually get an holistic understanding of what is actually going on and what I'm actually trying to achieve with it. Nevertheless, if you want to download this expert app, just click on code and click on download zip. So it will actually download the whole code base or all the files. And after downloading, if you click on this file, the bat file, Power BI expert.bat, so what will happen, it will automatically execute different things and it will launch the web app in a web browser. So this is what it opened in my native web browser. So what I will do, I will actually copy this link and I will create a private window. And yeah, so before that, I actually have an Excel sheet uh, where I have listed out the things I want to highlight the most and I want to talk about. So the very first thing is the setup. So I have already talked about it. Users have to download it from the GitHub repository and then click on the .bat file to get it up and running. After that, integration with Azure Cloud. But before integration with Azure Cloud, I want to show you some other things. So here, if you can see, I have three Power BI desktop instance opened, and all these three are actually some of my pet projects. So if I click on Discover Power BI, so what this web app will do, it will automatically find out all the running Power BI desktop instances, and it will also provide identification. But when you want to work, you have to select any one and you have to start working. So here you can select an instance and you can click connect to this instance. So now that specific Power BI desktop instance has been connected. Another very useful thing is if you click on get model schema, so this web app will instantly capture the semantic model metadata in terms of table names, column names, measures names, and then also the relationship, as you can see in the screen. So this is what actually coming out of the box without support of any kind of AI or LLM. Now I will have to go to the settings in order to set up the Azure Claude integration. So I have three options. So you can actually set up the Azure Claude, you can set up Azure OpenAI, and you also can set up Ollama local model. So for Ollama local model, now you have to make sure that the Ollama is actually running in your computer. And also after that, if you provide the model name, so I have a specific fine-tuned model that is called Power BI Expert on top of QN3 coder, so that's why it's automatically written here, Power BI Expert. So you just have to provide the name of the model and connect the AI provider, then that local Ollama model will actually get connected with this AI tool. So let us get started with the Azure Cloud. So in order to get Azure Cloud, you have to provide the Azure endpoint API key and then also the model name. So let me take you to AI Foundry. So I just want to highlight from where you can get these informations. So at first, I want to show that I'm actually using the old view of Microsoft Azure AI Foundry. Directly came to this spot, the spot that I was actually looking for. But if you are unsure of how you can actually come in this spot, what you'll have to do, scroll down from the left pane, click on model plus endpoints, and from here you can see all your deployed models. So I want to use a Claude Haiku 4.5 as this is the cheapest one and a pretty good one. And from there, this is the endpoint link. So just click on copy and just paste it here. Also the API key, click on copy and paste it here. And this name could be anything. So you can just copy from here and paste it here also. After that, click on connect AI provider. So now, as you can see, it's connected to Azure AI Cloud. And also this web app is connected to the, with one of the Power BI desktop instances. So I think it's connected with this Power BI report instance. So I will ask a very simple question at first. What is my total proposed amount? And as you can see, it actually got the total proposed amount. And show me the amount distribution of. So as you can see, this is how it's getting us the results and answer. And you can also verify with your Power BI report if the answer is correct or not. And also if you scroll down a little bit, if you click on this query details, you can also see the DEX query it ran to get the answer. So let me do another thing. Let me connect to another model and let's apply a complicated analytics. So let me try connecting with Lumina Lux Financials. I think it is the very first one. And let's try get model schema. Okay. So let me try getting the answer for this question, revenue by entity. So this one is complicated because in order to get these answers or values, you'll have to use or go through use relationships DEX function in order to get these results. So let me ask the question. Can you get the revenue by entity? So as you can see, it successfully got me the results. And if you open the query details, you can see it actually understood that it needs to use relationship in order to get me my desired answer. So this is how the Power BI desktop integrated with Azure Cloud working at the moment. Now let me highlight this specific tool, that is rename tools. So in order to work with rename tools, what you have to do, you have to just provide the directory of your Power BI project. So let me go to this one. I will copy the directory. I will paste it here, load schema. As you can see, loaded 25 tables, 141 measures. So in the table names, so I have dates and I want to make it as calendar. And if you click on execute rename, it will instantly execute. Or if you want to add another table rename, you can also do that. For example, dim accounts. I just want to make it accounts. So let's click on execute rename. So as you can see, it applied all the renamings. Similarly for column names and also for the measure name. So if you just click on the drop down, you can see all the existing measures. If you click on the columns, then you can see the relevant table names and then all the available column names. And you can also do multiple column renaming. So how to check it? So I actually did it for this one, ICLA Finance Project 1, and here I changed DEEM account and I also changed the DEEM date. So what I will have to do in order to check if the renamed worked, I'll have to close this one, don't save, and I will have to open this one again. So here the report actually opened, and as you can see, instead of DEEM account, now it writes here accounts, and also instead of DEEM date, now it's a calendar. And the very good thing is that none of the visuals actually broke. Everything is as it is, how it was. So this is how the renaming tool actually works, and I have tested it very thoroughly, so it is working very good at the moment. After that, the final thing I will actually show how to connect with a published semantic model in the Power BI service and talk with the semantic model or chat with the data. So in order to connect with a Power BI service published semantic model, and you want to connect it using Azure Claude. So what you'll have to do, now you have to scroll down a little bit, you have to provide the tenant ID, app ID, client secret, and also the semantic model link. So I will take a pause, I will provide all the informations, and then I'll come back to you guys again. So I have provided all the information, and it's going to take a little bit of time to connect with the Power BI service semantic model. And after connecting, you can see that this Power BI service is now actually showing green sign. So this means the connection has been successful. Now you can ask a question, and also you can see the verification connected to Power BI service, Salesforce BI Austin, tables number 15. So you can ask in Salesforce BI Austin, how many projects are there? And you can also see the answer 2191. That is actually correct answer. You can also ask what is my lost project revenue, and here it is, the lost project revenue. The very good thing is I have made sure that the LLM actually leverages the existing Power BI DEX measures instead of just curating new DEX measures on the very first try. And I also curated or optimized the relationships, so they actually follow or maintain the existing established relationships among different tables and data. So overall, this is what this demonstration video actually contains. At first, we covered how to set it up, how to integrate with Azure Cloud, how Power BI Desktop works with my web app, how the PBIP renaming tool works, and finally, how we can actually use Power BI service semantic model and dynamically chat with our data using the web app. Thank you very much for staying with me. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions, do let me know in the comment section. And please, in the GitHub repo, make sure you give me a star, so it will motivate me to keep pushing this project and make it future proof and add more features in the future. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.